Why, yes. I am very much late. By 2 minutes. Hold on. Hey, this is a test. Oh boy. You can definitely hear. See, the thing is, you can probably hear. Oh, hold on, that echo. You can probably hear the fan going on in the background. I got it like my computer works, like it can run like good graphics and stuff like that, but it overheats very easily. So whenever I run a game and the computer just decides, and it's also kind of hot outside too, the computer just kind of decides to sound like it's like I'm at an airport. You know those memes with the PS4 and like it's on fire and stuff? That's my computer. Like it runs good games, but it's like it's definitely fighting for its life. All right, but I've rambled on long enough. The point of this stream was to mainly announce something, as well as... Did I seriously not have the game running? Oh shit. Hold on. Just wait. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Wait. Just wait. Alright. Smash cut to bop. Alright. Out better than I thought it would. Hold on. Let's let everyone catch up with themselves. Alright, I was just testing chat, dude. It's probably too low. Alright, so just gonna be a stream where I have my comfort game on in the background. The game seems a bit louder than my voice. Hello, by the way, Arliss. Alright, I'll handle that. Hold on. I did just reduce the volume some. I'm gonna put it like a nice -15 there. Thank you, by the way, for stopping by, Arliss, even if it's only for a moment. Let me know now, Arliss, is the game too low or too loud? If you could be so kind as to let me know. It's probably too loud. It sounds too loud in my ear. The game is still loud. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Actually, hold on. I know what I need to do. Check this out. Just reduce the master volume all the way down, so you can't even hear the... No, I'm just joking. Alright, Arliss. How is this? Is it a bit better? I'm gonna reduce the game volume in OBS even lower. Now it's at -20. That seems better. Okay. Thank you very much. You're always so helpful when I need to test things out. Let me see here. What is a VTuber stream if not for scuff? Am I right? I think you can also hear my computer fighting for its life. I am talking a bit lower too. Alright. Okay. So here we are. No, didn't want to do that. Alright. So we're gaming. We gaming. Alright. So I did have a couple of things that I wanted to mention, just talk about, and what better way to do that than to have my comfort character here, my own little Lalafell here, playing with my comfort game as well. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad too for right now. Alright, everybody, this is Juby EO, as you can tell from that wonderful, everything looks smooth enough. Okay, alright, so I'll go ahead and get the announcement and the little chat out the way, just in case certain people don't want to watch all the way through. But so hold on. We gotta put on some good music for this. I really should have handled all of this before, but it's been a God, it been a rough week, a rough couple of weeks. I didn't really feel like I had that much time to prepare stuff. I pretty much was asleep most of yesterday, as well as away with family. Alright, but anyway. I'll just let her do that for you while I talk. Alright, so I wanted to announce that Blonde and myself, Blonde, my little brother, we have our very first song coming out. It's called Other Side. And that is the artwork. As you can tell, it's some images that we've reused multiple times. But you know, it's our very first original song. So we didn't really want to break the bank on it or anything like that. So that song will be releasing on Wednesday, May 28th. And it should be available on all major streaming platforms. So it would mean a lot to us if you could support us on those platforms. The song is mainly, it was somewhat of an experiment that we had going on, but we kind of tried to compile like negative internal thoughts as the theme, as along with accepting certain parts of yourself that you might try to hide or do away with. And we mainly focused more on the lyrics than we did sounding good, because we're not really professional singers or anything like that. But we were pretty proud of what we made. I hope you can still hear me okay. But we were pretty proud of what we made. But that is actually one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. We finished this song and we submitted it about a month ago to make sure that everything could be settled in time to where it could be released on all platforms at the same time. You can hear me? Okay, that's good. We wanted it to be released on all platforms at the same time. So we waited, and the closer that we actually made it to the actual release date, we've encountered something that's known as like a release cliff. And what a release cliff is, apparently it's something that, apparently a release cliff is something that artists go through sometimes. Like they'll go in to something, like they'll finish a song and they'll think that it sounds really good. Like they'll be happy with it, with the product and everything. But the closer you get to it actually being time to release it, I'm sorry, excuse me. Some gas is trying to come up out of my mouth. The closer you get to trying to release it, the more you start to actually realize, holy hell, the world is actually about to hear this. What if it's not good enough? What if people laugh at me? I don't want to be laughed at. What if they think it's cringe? That's one of the things that you have to deal with. And you know, I'm assuming, since we're still novice artists, I'm assuming that we just have to power through it. It's kind of like a believing in yourself type of thing. And once we're on the other side of the release, we would have taken a major step, another step. Get it? That was the thumbnail that I made. We would have taken a major step towards a type of growth that we've been looking for a while now. So we're just gonna try and power through it. There was something else that I wanted to mention. Alright, but no, yeah, to round that part out, other side, that song is releasing for us. We would deeply appreciate it if you gave it a listen. We'll also just be uploading a very simple lyric video up onto YouTube, just so you can know what we're actually saying. So we do hope that you guys enjoy it, sincerely, deeply. And I hope that, we hope that the lyrics resonate with you, even if only a little bit. Yes. Was there something else? Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I pretty much fried my brain just even getting that much out. So, we'll take a break and we'll do something here. On the game, I do have a bunch of dailies that I need to do. Also, don't question my attire for some of my squadron members, okay? This is tactically sound. This is oh, hold up. I didn't even get rid of the... Oh, okay. This is tactically sound attire. There's a very good reason they're wearing this stuff, okay? You must believe me. Of course they are just training right now. Just set that in motion. Now I can go to the saucer. Arliss, I'd like to ask, how have you been? I haven't really been able to talk to you too much because, like I said, the past couple of weeks have been pretty... they've been pretty eventful, mentally mainly. But how have you been, Arliss, if you are still there? It's 9 to 5. You've been doing good. That's good. That's good. And thank you for hoping that I feel better. I appreciate it. Let's just go ahead and do our... What the... Oh my god, bro. I'm looking at the output for the microphone and it's showing that it's like picking up the fan. Cause like I have, so you can obviously hear like the PC itself fighting for its life, but I also have like, oh, I have a thing like where I have to clench my butt cheeks every time I get a 10,000. That's something that I've been doing ever since that I started this game. For no reason in particular. It's just something that I kind of did the first time that I did it, or that I got the 10,000 because I was so happy. I will not be taking any questions on that statement, so thank you very much for understanding. Alright, I've been leveling up pretty much. That's baby girl, by the way. Well, not baby girl, she's a mature woman. Very seasoned adventurer. That's not what I wanted to look at though. I wanted to look at this search info because take a look. Look at, ooh, the slice is right. We might as well try that while we're here, right? I've been leveling up all of the jobs that I have. You see, they're pretty much all at 100. And the one that I've been working on most recently is Dark Knight. And then I'm gonna do Astrologian. And then I'll do Pictomancer and Viper. Want to save the poster job for last, just for reasons. I feel like my model's fucking up. Hey there! Love the fit. Somebody just said love the fit, but they said it in say chat, so I don't know who they're talking to. I've not once won this game, by the way. The Slice is Right has defeated me in every turn. But I got a good feeling that one of these people are gonna win it. After we finish this, I'll go and I'll do those 3 Allied Society quests that I can do for Dark Knight. And then we'll look at doing some dailies. We might also go ahead and do my raids. I don't think I've done my raids for this week to get my daily, to get my gear. Oh yeah, look at all these people with this aura. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Yojimbo! This one is very easy. It's just a single slice. And that's gonna be like a circle AoE. Yeah, I guessed it correctly. A split and a circle. Yeah. That was still a bit too close though. Those are just gonna fall forward. Very easy. I bet 1000 MGP. Thank my lucky stars. Zanmato thirsts not for my blood. We've really waxed this dude like twice. No. Okay, never mind. I didn't want it anyway. No. Too late. Oh well. If you're game, so am I. Let's see. Forward fall in a circle. Fuck. Oh well. I'm just gonna run away so I can't get any more embarrassed than I already am. Alright, quickly teleport to Doc Poga. I'm not actually embarrassed. I'm just joking around. Hold on. I'm gonna try and calibrate this model a bit better. I probably would have calibrated it better if I wasn't talking while I was doing it. Okay, that's gonna have to do for now. Let me see if I can actually... I think I fucked it up again. Do you guys like my professionalism? It has to keep snapping back. I don't... in my mouth. You must go for now? Okay. No problems, Opus. Thanks for stopping by. Hubly. So back mainly about like release cliffs and stuff like that. I was actually crying because I didn't know what to do. Well, we were immersion break. We were crying because we didn't know what to do. We felt so lost. Like, we were so proud of the song at first. But like now all of a sudden for some reason we don't really like it. Like we want to just completely erase it, delete it. It doesn't make any sense, and it's also very frustrating and heartbreaking as well. But we're just, I mean, you know, you only live once, right? Or in our case, about 3 times. But this is our last chance. So we gotta do what we can. And just imagine all of the regret that we'd have if we just ran away. Like, you don't want to make it to like age 80 and just be wondering like, what if I actually did that? Something else that has happened mentally. There's this thing called passive suicidality. And passive suicidality is basically when you don't necessarily want to kill yourself, but at the same time, you wouldn't really mind if you didn't wake up the next morning. And of course, passive suicidality can turn into actual suicidality. That's another thing that we've been feeling. And that's kind of why we had to have like some tough talks with some people in our family as well as some friends. It's like it was kind of like we have nothing left to lose type of thing. Shadowed Vigil. It's a shame that you have to actually reach situations like that where you feel like you have nothing left to lose, so you might as well do, you know, whatever your desire was anyway. Let's see what we can do here. I can't. Is this? Hold on a moment. I think if I needed to, I could run vtuber. I don't know. I kind of want to get the expert roulettes out of the way first, if I'm being honest. So maybe we'll do just that. Expert or level cap 19 minutes for DPS. Oh God. Oh, that hurts. Let's try tanking it instead then. And see what 8 minutes. Okay. So that only means that healers are getting instant Qs. I don't really want to wait, to be honest. But it fucking says it says the adventure in need is tanks. I really wish they would update that system. Do I want to show off my horrible healing skills? Yeah, I guess I do. Let's go, Topaz Carbuncle. Tinder Valley? Oh, okay. Got people saying bonjour. All right. Well, so when these expert dungeons first came out, like Tinder Valley and Strayboro, Deadwalk, all of that good stuff, people had some issues with them. And I mean that. Whoopsie daisy. Hold on. Nope, can't let them die though. Something went wrong and I'm trying to fix it. Alright. But people were pretty much complaining about the difficulty of these expert dungeons. But at the same time, other like Tinder Valley, it's mainly the is it the it's not it can't be the first boss, not really the second boss either. The last boss of Tinder Valley, they had issues with it because they feel like the stuff is too difficult. But people on the forums were also being like, weren't you guys literally asking for more difficult content, more difficult fights? Me personally, I feel like stuff was a bit too easy, but I can also kind of understand where the devs are coming from not wanting to make everything like just so hard that nobody can clear anything. But at the same time, you got players who don't want their brain to be shut off completely. Me personally, it was a bit too easy, but at the same time, I didn't really mind it too much because I can get my euphoria from the music and the scenery. And I like the gameplay well enough too. And people will make videos about how the player numbers just drop. And while I think that is a bit true, I don't think it's as bad as they make it seem. Alright, Black Mage wants to stand in Narnia while I try to... In a nutshell, I'm enjoying the content. I like the increased challenge that they had in Dawn Trail Dungeons. I also love the music, of course. Tinder drop. Don't go over there. Right when I was about to use sucker for consultation. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it. This is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm not even about to fuck with this. You could come here with us, you know. Alright, no. Just want everybody to adjust to you. Alright then. Yeah. Goodness. Probably should have saved that. I 100% should have saved that. Oh no! Fuck. Oh no. I panicked there. Oh, by the way, have been working on videos too. We have one that's releasing tomorrow. We just gotta get some little things finalized, but we should have everything ready to go. It's gonna be that me-side video that we've been talking about. It's not gonna be too long, and we're kind of ashamed that it took so long to make it. But again, we had some stuff going on. Scholar is so much more fun to play in Dawn Trail than it was in Endwalker, in my opinion. I definitely like their cap skill. What, Seraphism? We get a foreign change just like Reaper, too! It also feels really good to let off those instant heals. I do definitely feel like the fall off from like player numbers whenever you're trying to queue for stuff these days. Sadly, you're back? Sadly? What the hell? Hello again, Zoe. I'm just joking. Welcome back. I do feel the fall off from when you're trying to queue for stuff. Like, it'll take a bit longer for certain roles and certain stuff. But it's nowhere near as bad as people are trying to make it seem. Like, they make it seem like the game is literally just completely dying out, but the reality is there are new players that trickle in every day. And of course there are going to be people who like it and people who hate it. Oh shit, wait a minute. I'm gonna get right here. And people who hate it. You're gonna get people like me who just kind of stick with it. Ah shit. Because I fell in love with the game. This game has saved my life multiple times. Some people might be ashamed to admit that, but oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably about to get hit by something because I'm freaking out. I'm getting right here. I'm not even fucking looking at the boss. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get hit by none of this shit. It's going circle. I'm staying right here. Alright, everybody. Alright. Everybody relax. Come on in. Come on in. Love putting the stack marker on the black mage that doesn't like to move in with the group. I don't appreciate that. Oh boy. Sadly, I'm back, Arliss. I can't even get over that. Sadly, I must go for now. Sadly, I am back. You're silly. You're a very silly person. I love the what do you call it? I love the increase they made to, not increase, the addition they made to change stratagem, where it lets you put that like Bane-esque move on the enemies now. R.I.P. Bane, by the way. They really just took Bane away and never gave it back to us at all. No matter how much we begged for it. Look at this black mage. She keeps standing so far away. Oh. Can't be mad at her using her range to her advantage though. I'm not really mad about it. I'm just, you know, I'm just taking a little bit of jab at her. Everybody's got their own play style and they're entitled to it, as long as it doesn't ruin the fun for everybody else. Oh, don't get hit by things though, my darling. They want to take a trip to Narnia, but they're already there. Exactly. But hey, like I said, I'm not really knocking them. I've been guilty of that sometimes myself, and also at the same time, it's not really that bad. As long as they're not actively like running away from my spells or anything, I mean, they can't really do that. But you know, they got some very good DPS going on. They're not hindering us in any way, really. We're about to get through this dungeon in what, like 15 minutes? That's pretty good. Bouncy Council. So, it's gonna summon these ads, and they're probably gonna do a line AoE or a circle AoE, and we gotta avoid them. Alright, line AoE, very easy to dodge. See? Screes of Fury is the tank buster. Make sure he's prepared for that. He's got it covered. I'm already at half MP. Bouncy Council again. He's gonna summon the ads, and they're gonna do circle AoEs. We wanna move over here to get out of their range. They're indicating what they're doing by the way that they're moving. Very simple to start off. But now he's going to do a move called Greatest Labyrinth. If we don't make it to the circle before time runs out, we will die. You gotta go on the correct path of arrows. When in doubt, you can usually just follow somebody else, and they usually know what route to take. But the arrows are pointing a certain direction, and that's the way that they will force you to go. Another Bouncy Council. This one is going to be a mixture of line AoEs and circle AoEs, I believe. And right about here is safe. Moist Summoning. Multiple stack markers, and they're gonna leave a puddle, so you want to make sure that you kind of position these in a good place, because you're gonna have to deal with like a knockback afterwards. You could of course deal with that knockback by just using shortcast or what you call it, shortcast or arm's length, one or the other. I'm using shortcast. One button mechanics for the win. And we're done. See? Boss, not so bad. You're not escaping without that commendation. Yeah. Damn it, I didn't want that. I didn't pass on it fast enough. These people love to try and run from the dungeons before I can give them their commendation. You're gonna have to be a lot quicker than that to escape me. Alright. So we've got our mathematics. The other thing that I wanted to make sure that I did was my expert roulette. So I think what I'll do my expert roulette, and then I'll do the 4 fights from the cruiserweight so I can get my my pieces. Let me see. I was really supposed to be talking to you guys like about mental health and stuff, but I think I pretty much said all I needed to say too quickly. I was going to like spread it out. I was gonna do like a dungeon, and then I was gonna say, hey, this is a mental health thing, and then I was gonna do another dungeon, then I was gonna be like, hey, this is another mental health thing, but it didn't really work out like that. Look at my beautiful last resort Zeta, by the way, though. You like it? You like that? I dyed it black and white. Alright, let's look at doing the expert roulette. Can I actually get away with being a DPS this time, though? Less than 5 minutes. Well, I don't know. Do I want a DPS? I don't know what I want to do. Expert roulette, no matter what you do, you're usually going to get a less than 5 minute queue for the average wait time. Because I'm assuming that so many people are trying to get their tomes and stuff. Do, 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 do. Nine to 5 jobs really have a way of making you question what type of battles you really want to fight in life, you know? Sometimes you gotta pull other people's weight, and sometimes you just have to accept that. While you're there, let's get that out of the way. It doesn't have to be like that forever. But it's definitely opened my eyes to the type of battles that I want to fight. What's worth fighting for. Because otherwise, I've probably already taken like a lot of years off. Well, I'm not going to say that. Probably taken some years off of my life. I've also been considering having like a major change. Like me and Blonde have been considering having like a major change done with our life. I don't know if I want to go into detail about it yet. Damn! I have to pee, but I don't want to leave the queue. What do I do? Alright. Flame dance and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, the conveniences of being a man. Arliss, if the queue popped, how would you have let me know? I was in the bathroom. Yes, that was fast. Like I said, it's one of the many conveniences we have of being men, being guys. I did kind of sprint to and from the bathroom though, so maybe that was part of the reason. Also, the bathroom's right there. Let me see. I know that previously the game was too loud, Arliss, but can you still hear the game at all? Yes, okay. Thank you very much for your assistance, ever and always. I keep feeling like there was something else I wanted to check on. I could see what garbage I have to donate while I'm waiting for this queue. Oh, there's the queue. We're probably gonna get the underkeep. That's the only thing I've been getting. Yep. Underkeep with a dancer.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Why does Jorbo Jump sound familiar? Alright. Let's see if I can do DPS worth anything while I'm also trying to gather in, everybody. Alright. Weave, weave, weave. That's what the Dragoon does. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Alright, that was pretty much my entire burst. And I'll just assume that I actually helped out there.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Lalafels are so cute the way they run with their weapons, like their little marching. I've always loved Gap Moe characters, which is why I made my Lalafell to be like this. Like, she's so small. Like, she has the body of a little, like a little person, but she has like a very adult-like elegance to her. That's why I also love characters like Magliel from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I love characters like that so much. Oh shit. You'll also notice that I have all of my party members' effects on and not just my own, because I'm a psychopath. No, I'm just joking. Chilling Chirp. It is a AoE. Room-wide AoE. Oh shit, I gotta get this off before he runs away. Almighty Racket's gonna turn and do that. And our dancer got caught by it, unfortunately. But it's okay. Now it's gonna run away. And we gotta keep an eye on it to see where it's gonna try and jump out from us. Yeah! Yeah, Arliss. I love me some Gap Moe characters. Alright. Can I have this? Y'all. Okay. I'll try not to be so selfish next time. I'm not gonna use my burst tools yet because it's about to run away again. So it's gonna do this, and these are gonna pulse, and we still gotta keep an eye on it. See? Because it just doubled back. It's tried to trick us. But now it's gonna use an almighty racket. I'm gonna put my buffs up, and I'm gonna do the thing. And then jump. And then jump again. This thing is no match for us. Oh, damn. Now I'm seeing that I could have probably saved that burst for, probably could have saved that burst when I actually had the battle litany up. That is one brave healer standing in the middle of the standing in the middle of the AoEs like that. I don't think I need this. I think I'm doing okay DPS. I of course wouldn't know because I don't have like a parse or anything. Alright, battle litany, and then this, and then all of this. Alright, and then jump and try and weave. And then shit. Damn. They didn't last long at all. Some people don't really like Dawn Trail's story, and while the story itself is one debate, I feel like Dawn Trail itself is overhated just because a bunch of people feel like it's the cool thing to do, and I will stand on that hit. Everybody, of course, is entitled to their own opinions, but I don't really like it when people just hop on a bandwagon to hate something. And I feel the same is the case for the song titled Smile. It's basically like, I would say it's like a, so look, I'm black, and I of course grew up in like around African American gospel music and stuff like that. So that's what it reminded me of. I don't really listen to that music itself, but I do still have like an appreciation for it. But, you know, a lot of people were saying that it didn't belong in a Final Fantasy game, and I'm like, bro, are you new to Masayoshi Soken? He's very versatile. That's what he does. That's like his entire thing. He was just making a song to fit what the situation needed. Well, let me not say it like that. I'll probably have to say something about that later. So as you noticed, this thing made clones. And of course, the clones are gonna do the same sector by sector move that it's doing. They're gonna disappear one by one, and you gotta try and see what's gonna be the last one to remain, so you can avoid the thing like I did not just do there. Goodness. I should really use this LB at some point. Let's not hold it back. I'm probably gonna get hit by... this shit always gets me. This is probably the one fight I can always tell you I'm probably most definitely always gonna get hit by that thing. But I don't die. That's the important thing. How much of a DPS loss do you think dying is? It's a very big DPS loss.
That was hardly a challenge, I see.
Oop.
You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Is this tank gonna pull him all the way up the stairs, or is he gonna stop him right here? He's gonna pull him all the way up to the stairs. Personally, I prefer if they just let us go ahead and DPS them down all the way down there, because I don't really see the point in dragging this on up here like this. But, you know, then again, I'm not the tank, so I don't get to make that decision. Also, I just messed up my rotation, so that's cool. Alright. Hold on, I feel like I'm panicking a bit. All on controller, by the way. He says with tons of arrogant confidence in his voice, as if he did anything. All in all, I really liked Dawn Trail. It had its moments where I was like, that was kind of a weird decision for them to do, in my opinion. And when I say decision, I mean like the writers. Because people will tell you that they don't really like Wooklamot. My really main problem, my only problem with Wooklamot was at the very end. Was literally like in the final fight of the game. Or I'm sorry, of the expansion, the final trial. Because the way that they did it, it felt really weird for what it was supposed to be. That's just my opinion. It just felt really weird the way they decided to handle it. Like, I feel like, I'm not gonna say it, but I feel like they could have made that like a solo instance, to be honest. Like, they could have given us the final trial and then just made that final part like a solo instance. Like they did in Endwalker.
You are untroubled thus far. But I have something.
But other than that, like, I love me some Wooklamot. Seriously. I love me some Wooklamot.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls.
Hold on, I was trying to focus on my rotation. Alright, so this thing is gonna spawn these orbs, right? And look at those cubes down there. When those cubes touch those orbs, they're gonna explode. So you just wanna make sure that you're not lined up with them. They're always gonna explode in a cross-like pattern. Always.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
And notice like how the floor is laid out. It'll help you know like where the safe spots are. These are going to expand, so you need to spread out from everybody.
Let us see what this yields.
We just need to get behind the boss. But also make sure you're not overlapping with anybody.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Now when he spawns those orbs, it's going to transport one of them to a different location. That's where it's going to try and trip you up. No need to panic though. Same deal. Cross shape, now move over here. And another cross shape. Simple.
Still alive. How unfortunate.
Entropic Spear, of course, is the AoE.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Now it's going to combine every last one of those mechanics that it just did, including the turrets. So we need to make sure, yeah, that was my fault. Oh boy, alright, let's not panic though. I just panicked because I just used my thing. Neutralize front lines. I'll give them some space and let them have that. Alright, very simple though.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Because we never give up. Come on, bro! Come on, bro! Oh. Gonna ahead and use this. Okay, let's end this. Let's end it. Alright. Nicely done, everybody. You're not escaping without that commendation. You can't escape me. Oh boy. Alright. Nice run. Nice run. Okay. Alright, that's done. How long have I been going? Been going for an hour now. Still keep going. So next I said I was gonna go ahead and tackle the weekly raids. I don't know if I want to tank it or not though. I'll tank it, I think. Or I'll tank this first one at least. It was an instant queue, so I can't even back down from what I said I was gonna do. Oh well. Hopefully I won't have to MT though. You don't have your tank stance on, so I'm assuming I gotta do it. You want me to? I'll do it then. This is Dancing Green. This is one of my favorite characters in the thing. His fight doesn't even really feel like a fight against him. Okay, you turned on grits, so fine, you take it then. I'm not about to fight with anybody over who's MTing. But Dancing Green's fight doesn't even feel like a fight against him. It just feels like a one big party with him. That's one reason why Blonde likes him so much. Look at him already over there grooving. Also, again, funk music, I love that. I kind of grew up around that.
Are you ready to get down?
We are.
The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign
You'll notice with this guy's moves, his moves go along with the music itself. Sadly, you must go again. Alright, no problem. Thanks for stopping by once again. Have a great rest of your day.
We're just getting started. Keep moving, baby. Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with you. On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
These are going to keep pulsating, so you just got to keep alternating between them. Very simple. Try to make sure you can stack up with everybody though.
Bask in the spotlight and burn. An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
He's invited us to dance. We can't just turn him down. If you do, you'll die. Now, Jubio, raise the cape and respect the beat. So stupid. Shit, that hurt.
Come on, show me your moves.
Waves are gonna start pulsating from the north side of the arena. This is the safe spot for now, but it'll change, of course. Did I really just do that? I think I fucked up my rotation. No, I didn't mess it up enough for it to matter though. One, two,
Amazing, they clearly anticipated that attack. You're up, dancer.
Soken is really a goat. I love how versatile he is.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
The fever has taken hold. Medum's voice actor is really good too.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Medum's voice actor just brings so much to it. Oh, don't want to get hit. We gotta go for a perfect groove. Oh, Red Mage went down, unfortunately.
Finish with style.
Let's pose.
Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it. Back to it, dancers. Some electrifying moves.
And of course, Dancing Green's voice actor is everybody's voice actor in this raid series is good. They're great. Oh shit. Whew. Another invitation to dance. But you also gotta watch out for the frog tirage too. I'm not. Oh boy. I'm actually kind of. It's always hard for me to keep up with that and the frog tirage, what they're doing. Like, where is...
The challenger's down. This is the end.
Burn, baby, burn. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Guys. Yeah, I kind of messed up there, I'm not gonna lie. I almost got them killed.
Yeah, baby. I feel the fever coming on again.
I'm just so used to being on like the right hand side of the boss. I just kind of panicked.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh!
Let's finish with style. Groovy move.
We live for perfect grooves. Also, don't at me about my rotation because I'm kind of panicking over here.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby. Effortlessly dodged.
Damn, he's not dead yet? Look at those numbers. Yes, indeed, crab cakes. Hi, by the way. I'm sorry. My brain is kind of all the way. It's all over the place right now. Hello. Welcome in. Oh shit. Welcome in. Oh, please just kill him. Please. I can't. My brain is gone. Please end it. End it. Kill him. Kill him.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh. Oh god. I got hit right at the end. Oh, okay, let me roll on this before somebody snaps me in half. Oh. Hello, crab cakes. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Goodness. I pretty much went over all of the mental health stuff that I had talked about, like release clips, and I have a song. I have a song that I'm trying to work on. Hold on. Good lord. Can I get fine. Just give me something. Are you fucking bro? Can I get a single thing that I actually need? How about this? You know what? I bet I didn't actually need that. Oh. I got 4 commendations. How about that? Arliss! I am going to back again, sadly, you. Sorry, I kind of yelled in your ear. But, hey, you know, that's kind of the price you pay when you tune into a... What's wrong with my face? It's kind of the price you pay when you tune into a Jubiverse stream. Do you like me being right up in your ear like this? I bet you don't. See, the thing is, I could easily blow your eardrums out right now, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm a very nice person. Alright, I'm done. But welcome back again, sadly, Arliss. I'm very sad that you're here. Crab cakes, I was just I said it like earlier in the stream, and for anybody else who just maybe skipped over anything, was dealing with some mental health issues. We have a song that's releasing right there. A song called Other Side. Me and my brother Blonde. It's a song called Other Side, basically about negative thoughts and caging yourself and stuff like that. And it'll be releasing on Wednesday, May 28th. And it should be available on all streaming platforms. Well, all major streaming platforms. And, I forgot what else I was about to say. Oh, and there'll also be a little very simple little lyric video uploaded on Wednesday as well, just so you can actually know what we're saying. But I focused more so on, we focused more so on the lyrics than we did sounding good, so please forgive us for that. But, you know, it's our first song, so we're not going to beat ourselves up too much. I can friend you on if you want, if you want now. Huh? Were those words you just said, Arliss? I'm just joking. You're talking about friend me on 14, right? Not much of a music person. That's cool. What the? You can friend me on 14. Yeah, you're not much of a music person. I understand. But some people, you know how they say like music is the universal language and stuff like that? I believe that too. Even if somebody can't really understand what we're saying, I believe that they'll more or less get the message. What is Arliss? I think I might have to come and join your data center. You're on Maduin, right? All right, I'll take a little intermission, and I'll see about that. You're on Mateus. Okay, I really should have verified that before I exited out of the game. You're in queue. You're in queue? You're in queue for a duty, or you're in queue to join the server itself? I swear, my little brother's idiocy rubs off on me. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Crab cakes, if you're still there, how have things been going for you? I haven't really talked to you in a while. Okay. Well, there's not really that many announcements, but yeah. But I understand. Could always just go back and look at stuff later. Arliss, send me a friend request. Yay. He sent me a friend request. I was really trying to just go through all your personal information, but I couldn't really, you didn't make like a thing yet, so that, yeah. You've been doing great. You got the day off tomorrow and feel good vibes. That's what's up, friendo. I myself am off. You would think that as a savior of the multiverse, you wouldn't need to have a 9-to-5 job, but apparently there's no pension plan for that or anything. So, whoopsie doodle. Still gotta pay rent and all of that. Let me see here. Well, thank you for letting me do that, Arliss. We already had our Memorial Day celebration yesterday. Blonde and myself, we had some ribs. I made us some ribs and I grilled us some chicken and some baked beans, which were seasoned to perfection. Not to brag, but I throw down in the kitchen. So, if any ladies would love to, if any ladies or gentlemen would love to seize this opportunity to grab my hand in marriage, now would be the time, because I'm very much single. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Alright. I need to go ahead and do this. Do I want to tank Sugar Riot? Would it even matter if I did? I don't know what the hell I want to do. Maybe... Do I want to heal Sugar Riot? I don't know what I want to do. Because the thing is, if you tank or heal, it's very easy to see your mistakes. It's easy for everybody to see your mistakes. Not so much if you're a DPS. I'll tank it, I guess. My favorite fight out of this raid tier, though, is this one, though. This is my... So let me preface this by saying all of them are good, in my opinion. Like, they really showed their ass. I mean, they really cooked this raid tier. This one is my favorite. This one is my second favorite. This one's my third favorite. This one my fourth favorite. But to be clear, I do enjoy all of them. I hope this doesn't take too long for a queue, though. Well, while we're waiting. Hello, boob jump scare. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, excuse me. Hold up. I'm trying to see if I can find Smile. People really hate this song so much. But like, I feel like it fit with the fucking aesthetic of Tural, like, period. Or the culture and everything. You would think that they could forgive Soken for this one song in the entire game that sounds like this. My computer's reminding me how much it's fighting. Look again, we're standing there. Da-na-na-da-na-na-na. After all that we've been through. Mm-hmm. Like, they really hate this song. And I'm like, dude, this doesn't evoke any type of emotion. This song doesn't evoke any type of emotion in you at all. You're just stuck on the fact that it doesn't sound like a Final Fantasy song. Right? It's very uplifting, yes. And I said this before, it sounds like, it reminds me, because I'm black, I grew up around black gospel music. It reminds me of black gospel music. And I mean, I appreciate this. I hope Soken knows that. No matter how much shit everybody else talks about the song, I hope he knows that there are people who appreciate songs like this. Not saying that they should flood the game with them, but I appreciate it very deeply. Just imagine what's around the way. And this song has definitely helped me out of some emotional pits. Love, seize the day and hold on tight. The sun is rising. Love, take it slow and take a bite. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we gotta go fight Sugar Riot now. I love that song. I love it. But I love this trap song even more. This is Sugar Riot. The arena is her canvas. She's about to show you. Now we come to orange. Gotta rhyme something with orange. Said that nothing rhymes with orange. Thinking I'll just work with that orange. Do you not hear this? Soken is a versatile god. She'll give you to the count of 4, 5, 6, 7. She'll keep on counting up to 10.
What inspiration will you give me?
Rain. We all fall down, round and round and round. We all fall down, round and round and round. We all fall down, round and round and ashes to ashes, ashes to ashes. She's drawing stuff. She's drawing bombs. They're going to explode at those circles that they're pointing to.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
She's drawing bombs with wings on them. They're gonna hop to the opposite end of the arena. So pretty much the same space as Say. Now she's drawing arrows. They're gonna shoot out from where they spawn. Why do I feel like I'm about to get... Oh, I was in a good place.
Will the challenger be all right?
She's gonna draw a target and then she's gonna draw arrows again. this is up. Oh fuck! Shit! No. She's gonna do a tank buster right after this, so we need to get away from everybody else.
What's your favorite color?
Oh boy. I want to remind you guys that I apologize for all of the effects on the screen, but I'm a psychopath, so I play with everybody's effects enabled.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
She turned the ring into a desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
This next thing is going to sap our strength constantly, so the healers want to keep regens on us pretty much all the time. All you can see are pretty colors. That's all there is to see, crab cakes.
Think of these prickly
Just look at the pretty colors. She's spawning cactuses. They're gonna explode when they reach their maximum. Yeah.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
We'll be counting. Oh, I'm hit by this. Shit. I really gotta stop counting on other people. I gotta stop following them and just depend on myself. Oh, but how are y'all liking this Ring Around the Rosie remix though? Round and round and round, we all fall down. All right. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stay alive, everybody. Oh, she used it too. Oh well. She'll give you to the count of 4, 5, 6, 2. Oh, I messed it up. Messed up the lyric. Don't count that. Ooh, boy.
When you can't decide on one thing,
It looks like the DPS is good enough though. These are gonna hop to the opposite end. So really over here is safe.
what do you think of this?
Oh man. Everybody got hit by that. So same thing. Those arrows are gonna all go to that bullseye.
Amazing. They clearly anticipated that attack.
This is a multi-hit stack marker. Probably gonna do a tank buster right after this, so I need to move away.
What do you say
Oh,
to a
no? Okay.
refreshing river
It's better to assume that she's gonna do that so you don't get everybody killed. So now she's gonna make a refreshing riverscape. Like she said.
A crystal clear river. How charming.
Next, I believe she's gonna put thunder markers on everybody. Oh no, a taste of fire. So this is gonna be multiple stack markers and we gotta split up. Just share the damage. Like that, very easy. Now everybody's gonna get stack markers on them. You need to be out of the water or it will hurt very much. Okay. I thought everybody was not out of the water. I thought somebody was about to meet a horrible end.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
It's basically just gonna turn the water deadly. And also it's gonna have a bunch of thunder AoEs that are constantly trying to hit us. We all fall down. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and ashes to ashes and ashes to dust.
To facilitate deconstruction.
For this part, it's really better if the tanks have her on in the middle of one of those bridges, so everybody has enough time to get away from that massive ass storm cloud, because you won't always make it away in time. Coming back this way, okay. Oh no. Because that thing is just gonna hop back and forth between whatever island it wants to. And you barely have time to react. Oh man. Oh! Let me run. You stay there. DPS takes priority.
When you can't
Pick the
decide
pieces
on
up.
one thing,
And basically, at this point, it'll just keep repeating. See, I don't know. I kind of feel a certain way because shit. Yeah, I got hit. Oh well. But see, people have such a problem with songs like Smile, the one that we were listening to before, but they love songs like this. They don't have any. Oh, I'm sorry, healers. I'm so sorry. They don't have as many problems with songs like this. I don't want them to have any problems with any song. But let's just be honest. Why does everybody hate the gospel song more than they hate the trap song? That's a dumb question that I already know the answer to. I guess it might be a bit easier to dance along to trap music than it is to shake your tail to gospel music. Why did she leave so fast?
Until next time.
I was actually fucking defeated. She left before I could give her a commendation. Oh well. It's easier to twerk to trap music than it is to gospel music. You shouldn't be twerking to gospel music anyway. I hate the way that this loot system works sometimes, because you have to like, yeah, crab cakes, you get what I mean. It's immoral to shake your tail to gospel music. Hold on. Just random, out of the blue. I love lady knights. I love lady knights a lot. Female knights. Look at this woman here.
I am Selenia Triantafili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
I know that was really random, but I wanted to, I've been wanting to tell somebody that for a while, that I just like lady knights a lot. She's got the longest name in the history of the world, Arliss. Like that one country that has like that long name, that sign is like a mile long. I am Zelenia Triantafili. But lady knights are so cool, bro. I love them. And I also love that music that they made for her too. This is my favorite fight from the raid series. The music, the scenery, the cinematography, everything. They cooked on this one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Brute Abominator. my god, she's a pretender. No, maybe not, and oh my god, Nana surrender. Nana regret. Oh shit. Shut up.
To take it outside, the fruit abominator means business. Will the unharmed warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Alright, no problem, Arliss. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great night.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Wait, oh shit! You damn it.
Oh, a brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm.
I didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Oh dear, fiendish Flora have struck.
We gotta try and see which ones are going to do like. Oh shit. We fucked up. Oh. Fuck.
Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down.
We do not want to fuck around with these AoEs. Get the hell away. Fuck.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Well, I tried to let them know that I was this is not, yeah, this is not looking good.
Sent his rival flying. Fearsome strength.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't even know. Should we just reset? I genuinely don't know.
Abominator is hanging on the building.
The bludgeoning. The next brutal swing will need to get away from him. But this is probably still salvageable. Yeah, they're even saying in the chat, we can still clutch this, I believe. Alright, I'm gonna back here, give them plenty of space. You can have that, no problem. Who is this with abominable blink? Yeah. Look at this recovery. We won't be so easily beaten. The stabbing. So the next brutal swing will need to get inside. Yeah, this is good right here. Yay. A lot of people got hit there. All right. Power slam. He's about to change the arena. Hurt us a lot.
The rooftop is caved in. Such devastation.
I fucking love this fight so much.
We'll send cameras in there at once.
That was his intention. 2 stone ringers. We gotta keep an eye on which one of his weapons is glowing to know what type of attack he's about to do. The next time he does a brutal swing, I think. Wait, brutish swing. I just also realized I am the one main tanking.
Alani, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
We gotta get inside.
A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Slaminator. Alright, everybody, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Don't you even think about dying. Oh god, none of them are dead. None of them are dead. We're about to wipe. We're about to wipe. Oh. Okay, never mind. Is everybody alive?
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Alright, we can still do it, guys. Shit. This might take a while, though. Stone ringer, the stabbing. Brutish swing. Yeah, come here. I'm gonna take this together.
They're back on their feet.
Pulp
Let's see if
smash.
they can stay standing.
We got this, y'all. Don't panic. Shit.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Fuck. You know, I'm honestly starting to think if we should have just reset because this is taking a little while. So he's about to do a point blank AoE, so we just need to stay away from that. Alright. Goodness gracious. Lashing Lariat, get to the other side of the glowing. Brutish swing, we need to get inside because this is going to be a donut. This might be a lot of people's first time in here. Oh!
But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Man. Oh, come on. Gotta believe in the clutch. If you say so. If you say so. At this point, I'm not even worried about it clutching. They've proven you need to come out. You need to come out. Oh, damn it. I'm not even worried about them clutching because they've proved that they can recover. I'm more worried about this thing taking about 19 days to complete. Because look at how slow his health is going down. Every time you die, you get like a weakness debuff that makes you do less damage. And of course, that's gonna... I mean, the debuff wears off, but... You know, it still might take a while. Oh, no! I'm scared now. Oh. Wait, brutish swing. Get away from that fucking area. Get the fuck away from it. Everybody fucking DPS the fucking fuckers down. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's it, crab cakes. Everybody who can raise is now dead. Everybody's dead. So we might as well just wipe. They were doing, look, hey, I'll give you credit. They were doing really well up until that last part. Do we have to start all the way over? Bro. We gotta start all the way over. Hopefully everybody knows what to do now, so. Oh, okay. Right back to it.
Dominator means business.
Why am I lagging?
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
No, stabbing. We need to get inside.
Fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
I think we can do it this time. Everybody was just warming up. We need to find whatever ad is using that circle AoE, and we need to interrupt them.
The explorer has sprouted from the scattered seeds.
It's not crossing whirlwinds. Is it winding? Yeah. Winding whirlwinds is the one. Somebody needs to die though. Alright. Hide behind the corpse to avoid this. And now we're not stuck.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
I'm not fucking around with these proximity AoEs, because they do not fuck around themselves. The bludgeoning. So we'll need to be away. Where's the tank?
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Yeah, I fucked that up. That's my fault. Everybody to the north for the Neo Barbar special. Oh, I don't.
We should just rival flying. Feel some strength.
Well, they didn't make it. But we did.
The brute abominator is hanging on the building.
I think we're doing a bit better this time though. So I got a good feeling about this run. We need to get away from this brutish swain.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Pretender. It's also a good thing this is my favorite fight. Alright, so this is going to be a donut, so we need to get over here. Go ahead and... Oh! Now go ahead and get back here. Abominable blink. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good this time. I really gotta pee again. I really hope we don't have to restart because I have to pee. Right, just get to the middle to pre-position yourself. Oh! That's my fault.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh boy. This bladder is distracting me now. Why the fuck is my VTube lagging?
The rooftop is caved in. Such devastation.
And now it's not lagging. I think the different programs are just fighting against each other. I think that's why it's happening.
The destruction appears to have started a fire.
We're doing a lot better than we were last time. His health is down further. Rest in peace. So this is going to be a donut where he's leaping. Ooh. We need to get the hell on the other side.
Alive. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
This is a brutish swing, so we just need to stay away from over there.
Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Slaminator, stack in the middle. I'm not planning to die here. Quarry swamp, hide behind one of the corpses. Okay. We're doing very good, very good. We just need to keep it up.
What a thrilling battle this,
Where are you?
and it rages on.
Stonebringer, the stabbing. We need to get away from everybody, or everybody needs to get away from us. Yeah.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
No, it's not. You are not dying. Not for that particular attack, at least. Okay, 49%. I just gotta hold my bladder until 0. No problem. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Brutish swing, we just need to get away from here because he's got the club lining up. What the fuck? What was that moan? Somebody just made a moan and they got hit. Hey, can you just like, god damn it, I didn't hit it in time. Or find a bottle if I'm feeling risky. I do have my water cup sitting right here, but like, that's the thing, I still need the water. We need to get away. And I have my water cup, but I don't want to be in my water cup because I need my water for my water, you know. Shut up, I don't do what you say. I die on my die. To back for the cycle. And I satisfy. I come to the Brutish swing. Okay. I need you guys to die. Somebody needs to die. Alright. Quarry swamp, hide behind. You shouldn't be over there. I think you're gonna... Wait. Why didn't that person get... Why didn't that person get petrified? Do you not have to be behind a corpse like we previously thought? That's the healer LB3 gone. Come on, get... Alright, we got this. Nobody panic. Feel like maybe I'm the only one panicking. Brutish swing, the sword is lighting up, so we need to get inside. Yeah, this is the run where we're gonna win. Get on the other side. We need to get away from that area. It's gonna be a point blank AoE. Slaminator, stack up. Brutal impact. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overlap it. Good Lord. We're almost done, but this feels like I've been here for 5 days. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Two stone ringers. All right, you're at 4%. You're almost down. End it! End it now! Whew.
It's all over. Until next time.
That was a lot. Muddy's down. Oh, I need these people to hurry up and roll on all of this loot so I can go piss. Just come on and do it so I can, oh my God. I need sweet relief so bad. Oh, please. Oh, somebody. Okay, thank you. All right, just listen to more smile while I go pee. Oh, my computer is axing it now. I got one more to do. All right, be right back. You know, I did not actually have any water in this water cup because I'm coming back and I tried to take a sip, but I just inhaled a bunch of air. So I'm gonna go fix that right quick and I'll be right back. Be right back. Yes, I will. feel like I'm 1,000 years old. Shit. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you very much. How long have I been going? I've been going for 2 hours. Whoa. It's been a while since I've done streaming that long. I got one more fight I have to do for my weekly, and then I might do one more instance, and then I think after those 2 fights or dungeons, depending on whatever it is, I will go ahead and end the stream after those. I can kind of feel my battery kind of running out. We do love you guys though. We hope you understand that. But we have like a certain entertainment battery that kind of runs out the longer we do things. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. Na 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 na. Forever, for we won't end. Sorry, I had to hit that right quick. I don't think I want to tank this time. I think I want to just relax in DPS. This is the final fight of the current raid tier. Doom doom. Not a star in the sky to guide me tonight. I was mentioned earlier that like Wooklamot hate feels very forced at times. I don't doubt that there are some people who genuinely just don't like her character, but it feels pretty obvious that some people just hate on her because it's the cool thing to do, because everybody else is doing it. There was a point that I was trying to make, but I literally just forgot it that quickly. Or maybe I already said it. Maybe my brain is actually getting fried. There's gotta be something. Hold on, let me take a look at these. Oh, I'm getting hungry too. My stomach. Gotta go cook something. By the way, do you hear my computer just fighting for its life? It's hanging in there, but poor thing. And while it could be fixed by me probably running the game at lower graphics, I refuse. Okay? I refuse. I have the damn GPU. I'm gonna use it. No matter the cost. Even if a fire breaks out. Now I've got a good mic. Can't hear it. Oh, you say so. I tried to like do like some tests before, and I could definitely hear it, but maybe my ear is kind of trained to it. I have had this thing for like a couple years now. I paid for the full speedometer. I'm gonna use the full speedometer. I paid for the GPU. I'm gonna use the full GPU. We gotta show them what they're missing. Look at this primo gaming experience. Look at these reflections of this rain. Look at it. Look at it shining off of the stone. I'm trying to sound like a computer geek. Look at this cat man with his stylish swagger. This queue is actually taking a bit longer than I would like it to. You listen to everything at a maximum volume of 5% with headphones? Why would you do that to yourself? Don't you want the music, the beautiful music, to blow your eardrums out like me? Why would you torture yourself with 5% volume, crab cakes? You got sensitive ears. Okay. That's a valid concern. The Council of Juby dismisses the trial of you and you only listening to things at a volume of 5%. You get a pass. We'd hate for you to lose your hearing permanently. This queue is taking long. Relatively. It's a fucking raid. Damn. There was somewhere I wanted to go. Oh, I'm hungry. Please pop Q. I'm hungry. I want to go eat. I got a choice between some more deviled eggs and baked beans and hot pockets and buttered grits and chicken nuggets and oh god, I should not have listed everything that I have in my disposal. That just made me even hungrier. I'm wondering, do I just need to go ahead and tank this? Because it doesn't seem like anybody wants to tank today. I mean, I guess you could say I'm one of them, but I've been a tank main for like ever since 2016. So I'm like, do I not deserve to DPS sometimes? I don't see this moving along at all. But at the same time, if I withdraw from the queue, I don't know. Oh, what a conundrum. Fuck it. Yeah, see, look at that shit. Look at it. No one wants to tank. No wonder they needed to make achievements to incentivize certain people to tank. I always tank. My heart's a racing, my thirst for battle. My soul's a racing. We got Victor as our main tank. He's definitely gonna take good care of us. And I'll bring up the rear as much as I can. I would like to introduce you to Howling Blade, as Medum would say. da 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 da. It's an interesting outfit you have there, friendo. With nowhere to, there's one thing I know. When I climb in the ring, we lock eyes, and that's when I realize I am free. This is me. This is who I was meant to be. Bare my claws, bare my fangs, my heart's racing in the thrill of the fight as I run and I howl and I do. I'm just playing the game. I don't know when I cannot go. Face me if you dare. So, every time he does one of those wolves rain things, every time he does this move, he's obviously gonna hop into one of those shades. He's gonna do a line AoE right after that, and after that line AoE, he's always going to do that cone AoE. That'll be on the test later. I'm not joking. I'm being 100% serious. Where's Victor?
I do like toying with my prey.
Alright, so he's gonna summon some shades, and they're going to attack in the order that they were summoned. Sorry, I guess.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
I'm so embarrassed because everybody else knew where to stand to just avoid that with keeping their DPS up, but I didn't. So that's why I was all the way out there. I'm so embarrassed by that.
Flying true.
But maybe I should just not care.
The earth is
We lock eyes, and that's when I realize that I'm free. This is me. This is who I was meant to be. Bare my claws, bare my fangs. My heart's racing in the thrill of the fight as I run and I howl. I see.
not bad, but we scarcely
Face me if you dare. But you never rise enough. I see. Down the path. If you dare. Is that my fault? I tried to move. I probably caused him to die. And I'll take responsibility for that if that's the case. Oh. You know, this ain't looking too good. Nah, we got it. My heart's racing. Where we got this for battle. And I feel it. Na 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 na.
bear my biting wings.
Very nicely done.
Still you stand. How delightful.
Let's do this then. Alright. So, Wolf's Rain. Remember, he's going to do that 3-part attack. Except his follow-ups are going to be a hell of a lot faster now. You barely have time to react, so you got to pre-position.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
He's going to cut these towers and they're going to try and fall on us. I think it's okay over here. Oh, I thought wrong. I realize this is me. I need to trust myself a bit more. My heart's racing at the thrill of the fight. And I howl. Face me.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Yeah. My co-tanks will not take on those tank stack busters by themselves. My thirst for battle. Except for that one time where he definitely did. Because I didn't know what was happening. I accidentally let my co-tank take one of those by themselves one time, and like, and they instantly melted. Shit! I wasn't paying attention. We both had the same idea. It's okay though. They'll never break me. It'd be so cool one day if I got to sing a boss theme for an official Final Fantasy XIV boss fight. One thing I know.
The challenge is down. Is this the end?
Fuck, we are not dying like this. We came too far. Bare my claws, bare my fangs. My heart's racing at the thrill of the fight as I run, as I howl.
They're bracing for the storm with an ironclad defense.
Nothing ever break me now. I see. Na, 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 na. I don't know if I would have used the tank LB3 for that, but I also don't know if I would have survived otherwise. I have 4 fucking bone stacks, bro. And maybe I shouldn't be talking at all, because clearly I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh. I have 5 bone stacks now. Good lord. If I was anything other than a tank, I would be dead by now. You can tell I'm really focused right now because I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I should just make this a competition, see how many bone stacks I can actually get. No, I'm just joking. I would never do that. I like how I was describing the mechanics, but I still got hit by the mechanics later on. And that's when I realize I am free. This is me. This is who I was meant to be. Oh! My heart's racing at the thrill of the fight. God. Great job, Victor.
It's all over. Until next time.
No No, I'm not getting any commendations with that performance I did. But at least we cleared. Helped out a tad bit, I think. Pants. I don't like the fact that you can't see what other people are rolling on. Well, I guess you can. You just gotta enable like a certain thing. A clear is a clear. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Doesn't have to be pretty. What matters is the fact that you won. What the hell, bro? Her wand is a fucking piece of cake? I don't think I've ever seen that weapon before. That's pretty cute. I like that. Are we just not rolling on stuff? God damn it! I didn't. Whatever. Alright. I'm leaving. It is sweet. It did look like a very delectable piece of cake. Alright. So I'm gonna do one last thing. And then I'm gonna wrap the stream up. Do I want to do a leveling or do I want to do a trial? Alliance leveling. I think that outfit suits her a bit better, being a dark knight. But I also want to give her a different weapon too. Man, this has turned out to be a long stream, relatively speaking. For me at least. Do 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 do. My heart's racing at the thrill of the fight as I run, as I howl. What gust tone? Chromite? I think that works pretty well. I'm not really mad at it. Oh! One of my gears low? Hold up. I'm not going in there with low gear. Do 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 do. Leveling roulette. Do, 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 do. Let's see what we get for the roulette. Copper Bell Mines. Well, this will be a nice little laid back run. I was really expecting something a bit higher, but you know, not really complaining. Lower level players need to be able to get through stuff too, and this is exactly what the roulettes are for, I believe. Got somebody named Psychotic Rage in the team. Pull the lever. Somebody just said, pull the lever, crunk. They said it in chat. I don't know. Come on, guys. We're just gonna rush this. I'll stop right here since I don't really understand the full weight of what's happening. I don't really remember like the big pulls for this, but I just don't want to risk us having like a the white. What the hell? Somebody just said wrong lever. What is up with this party, bro? What is this party on? These people. Oh, I just typed XD in YouTube chat, but I meant to type it in the game chat. Hold up. I'm not gonna let this go. They need to know that I'm laughing at their jokes. Stop with your jitter and jig and your jabs and your jives. They must really like Emperor's New Groove. I mean, hey, you could choose some worse things to have an obsession over. Emperor's New Groove is lit. And what was the series that they made too? It was called Emperor's New School. That was good too. Good too. Hold up. Somebody's sleeping now? I can't really do much in terms of attacks in a dungeon this low. So, just have to pretty much spam that the entire time. Kotos! Wow! And the thing is, there's not really too much for me, a seasoned adventurer, to worry about in a dungeon like this. Because these are pretty much like tutorial dungeons and stuff. So they're very easy. He's about to hurt you. A little bit of the sadistic side of me. It's kind of funny seeing players react to themselves getting hit by something they don't understand. Because they get hit by it and then they just stop casting and they just start running to try and get out of the way. Oh, I need some water. Man, Mikhail is really excited. He's really happy. Melody. But you know, these dungeons, these lower level dungeons, like they can be seen as kind of boring from a certain eye. But if like when you've reached like the higher dungeons where it's I don't want to really say more going on, because it's pretty much you just run in like a set path, and in that path you beat enemies and stuff like that. But these lower dungeons, even though you can't really use a good majority of your skills, they have a certain charm to them that you can't really get from like the newer dungeons. And I think that's worth noting. They're just, maybe it's their simplicity or their imagination. Is imagination even the right word? I don't think imagination's the right word. I don't know. They just got a charm to them that I kind of like. So, what you guys think about that new live action Lilo and Stitch, huh? Personally, I feel like maybe Disney should stop doing live action remakes. We don't need all these live action remakes, in my opinion. What the? What are we doing all that chanting for? They typed in chat, blow that bitch up. What these people? What This is a colorful cast of characters in this party. You don't really get this much talking most of the time. Some people are arguing that Disney is just making these live action remakes because they don't have any imagination left. They're saying that the golden age of Disney is gone. I don't really know about that. I don't know what would be considered the golden age of Disney. Oh! My golden age was like when House of Mouse was still on Disney. And maybe I'm showing my age a little bit there. But I love me some House of Mouse. And sometimes, to me, it feels like the live-action remakes just kind of betray the original story a bit too much. And that's something that I don't really like. And, like, I don't know. There's some things that I want to say that might be kind of controversial. Hannah Montana, yeah. I'll give you that. I'll give you Hannah Montana. I did love Hannah Montana as well. Man, by the way, I remember having the biggest crush on Emily Osment when she was on Hannah Montana. There's some things I want to say, but I don't know if I should. Dolly Parton on Hannah Montana was probably one of my awakenings as a guy. That's all I'll say on that. But you're gonna have to piece together the rest yourself. Dolly Parton and Emily Osment. But it was plenty of characters, like real life actors and fictional too, who I had a crush on. Kim Possible, Shigo from Kim Possible, Monique from Kim Possible, Bonnie from Kim Possible. I have a varied taste, as you can tell. Man, Mrs. Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. I'm really that's why I paused. I was really racking my brain to see who else was responsible for this lump of a guy that you see in front of you now. Damn, I'm seriously, legitimately thinking about this. Astolfo obviously was my trap awakening, or maybe it was actually Haku from Naruto. I don't know. Great job, everybody. There is so many to choose from. You're absolutely right. And it takes a, hold on. What are these guys doing? These people look like they're standing around for a party or something. Bunch of silly billies in that party. Damn. You know somebody else I cannot believe that I forgot about? Starfire and Raven from the original Teen Titans. Oh my lord. Starfire did some things to me. Goodness gracious. All right. I'm going to put my darling to bed here. And we're going to start wrapping up the stream. Let me see here. Raven, one of the OG goth girls. She is. She's probably the one that awakened like a lot of the goth. Hold on. Let me switch over here. She's probably one of the ones who initially well, oh my god. What the hell? I fucked up the chat. Why does it look like that? Hold on. Even though this is the end of the stream, I can't just ignore that because it's irritating me. That is gonna have to do. And a little bit pretzel rocks too. All right. But yeah, Raven was definitely one of the premier goth girls that awakened a lot of dudes, I'm pretty sure. She definitely had a whole... I took a screenshot somehow. I really need to get my shortcuts under control. All right. So, thank you very much. Hold up. Calibrating. All right. Thank you very much for joining me on this announcement / chat / 14 stream. I deeply appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I know you probably can't believe it because of my demeanor, but that's just who I am. You don't even know who I am, Sarah. Alright, I'm sorry. That was just a random voice line from a game. Prime ADHD brain. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. So, 2 things that I want to mention before I go ahead and wrap this up. And both of them just went out the window. Well, anyway, inspirational message first. So, you know how there are people who are spoon-fed success throughout their entire life? Like, let's say, for example, maybe somebody who has the exact same aspirations as you, for example, to be an actor or something like that. Let's say let's say he or she is born into a family whose parents have already broken into the acting scene. They've already been in Hollywood for quite some time. They have all the connections that they need to get their child the best acting teachers and the best auditions for the best roles and stuff like that. They are being spoon-fed success. Not saying that they don't work at all, that they don't have to train at all, but I'm just saying they're going to have an easier time breaking into that acting scene compared to, let's just say somebody who doesn't have all of that. Let's say you're just someone who has to work a 9 to 5 to make ends meet, to be able to pay your rent and your bills and all that stuff. As you were, well, let's say that that's your parents who had to do that for you. Your parents don't have like the connections and stuff to get you the best acting teachers and stuff like that. Maybe no teacher at all. Maybe. And let's just say you have to work twice as hard as that person whose parents have already made it big in Hollywood. It may be a bit disheartening knowing that, but consider for one moment, just for one moment, if the two of you, the person who was spoon-fed and you, the person who wasn't, if both of you make it to the same level, consider, you'll have a little bit more substance to your swagger than they do. Just a little bit. I don't want you to take that and use that as an excuse to be like arrogant or anything. You should ever and always remain humble. But I don't want you to be disheartened just because somebody else has opportunities that you didn't have ever since you were a kid. So, just think about that. You may have to work harder, but because you had to work harder, you'll have a bit more substance to your skills. And I'll leave it at that. So, the 2 things that I wanted to mention, I remembered before I go. There should be a video dropping tomorrow. It's gonna be that me side video that I mentioned about 2 months ago. Ooh, that me side video. It's pretty much gonna be 2 months from when from when we uploaded that timing in video. A lot of stuff's been going on mentally, and sometimes you just literally don't feel like doing shit, but we finally did, and we got it done. And going forward, the goal will be, if we can't push out videos in the way that we want to, we're going to try and substitute that content for more streams like this, and the one that Blonde did with Minecraft way back when. So we don't want to just leave you like we have in the past, where we just disappear for like 10 months, and then we're like, hey guys, remember we exist. Ooh. Well, it's not like that. We just disappear because we need some time to ourselves. But we also have adventures that we go on too, so keep that in mind. And secondly, don't forget, please remember that our first original song, Other Side, will be available, or should be available. Again, this is our first song release. Should be available on all major streaming platforms like Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, you name it. YouTube Music, stuff like that. Just look for it. Wherever you listen to your music, just either type in Jubiverse or Other Side. And, see if it comes up for you. I will be doing the same because I can't trust Blonde to do it, and I need to make sure that it actually comes up. If it doesn't, I'll let everybody know. But again, we would deeply appreciate it if you could support us by streaming it. It's our first, so I don't want to sound like I'm begging, because I'm not. One of the things that they say you should do is try to promote your music. So I don't, short of mentioning it on stream and just posting stuff about it on like Blue Sky and Twitter, we're not really sure how to promote it in a way that we could actually keep up with. So, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Listen to it if you like it. Don't listen to it if you don't like it. It really is not going to make that big of a difference, in the sense that we're not going to hate you. We're not going to hate you or anything. I promise you we won't. We won't. But I'll leave it at that, because I've been rambling for quite some time and my computer is probably about to explode. So thank you very much for joining me, Juby Noir, the First Mercy, part of the team Jubiverse, on this announcement plus chat stream / Final Fantasy XIV endeavor. Yeah, thanks for coming. Okay, all right. Have a great night or day, whatever it is for you. All right? Bye, goodbye, farewell, sayonara, smell you later, see you later, sucker, peace. I'm sorry, you're not a sucker. No one's a sucker. We love you. Smell you later, though. Peace. Bye, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Bye, 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 bye.